word of wisdom you would like to share that's really helped you become the person that you are?
If you practice a discipline, you'll never have to pray for a miracle.
We are at InvestFest here, and I am here with the infamous Aunty Shakey. How you doing?
I am wonderful.
You look wonderful.
Thank you.
That's good. And I love that. I was telling I love that necklace you got. It's like a combination of crystals. It's really dope. With copper.
It's made me feel really just grounded and level-headed. Yeah.
How would you describe yourself?
I would describe myself as a certified gold digger.
Certified gold digger.
Yes.
Gold?
Either one.
Okay.
Either one.
Okay.
GOLD or GOAL, either one, right? We're all digging for something. So some people dig for sand, some people dig for clay.
Some people dig for drama.
Some people dig for drama, I happen to dig for gold. I dig for gold in my business relationships. I dig for gold in my personal relationships. I dig for gold in friendships everywhere.
Have you found any?
For sure. I found a lot of gold.
I guess you always get what you look for.
You always get what you look.
The interview is over. So you're in business. You're an entrepreneur. What is it you do on the grounds?
So I am Aunty Shakey, the financial matchmaker. I help people find their perfect serve through stocks, insurance, and real estate. So basically, I have a program using my SIR method that gets people from where they are financially to where they want to go, to their wildest dreams in their finances.
I'm sorry, what?
In their finances. Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you're a genie. That's what it sounds like.
You can rub me 3 times. Nah. But I'm a strategist. So I'm a licensed wealth strategist. And so I really like to help people. A lot of people are not aware of what they can do with their money. And they don't realize that their money sitting in a bank is actually losing value every single day. And so my clients are mostly high net worth individuals, and they'll do a lot of flexing of, okay, I got $200,000 in the bank, or I have $100,000 in the bank. And it's like a flex, but it's actually like, you're not very smart for doing that, okay? One, if you've noticed, the banks they're folding, okay? So your money really isn't safe in the bank, for one. Also, inflation is at an 8% rate right now, which means that the money sitting in the bank is losing value every single day due to inflation. So there's other places that I tell my clients that they need to put their money so that they're not actually losing value.
Got that. I did not know it was 8%. And I don't think about it being every day. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every single day. Because would you agree? Well, are you a vegan?
I'm very plant-based, primarily.
Okay,
I'm very particular about meat, yeah.
So let me try to see this. Well, your viewers will understand this. But what you paid for eggs last year this time is very much so different from what you're paying for eggs today. Like, it's almost twice as much that you're paying for eggs or bread or whatever. Exactly, which is huge, okay? I don't know what that looks like when it comes to purchasing, fruits and vegetables, how that has increased, but it certainly has increased with a lot of other products in the marketplace. That's the reason for, that's what happens with inflation.
What's a great way we can respond to this?
Yeah. So a great way a person can respond to this is, one, get over the financial trauma that's in your life. So what I mean by that is, a lot of us, we have so much financial trauma that we haven't identified it as financial trauma. And financial trauma could look several different ways. One, I'm just afraid to move my money. I'm afraid to consider something different. Another financial trauma is living paycheck to paycheck. Every time I get money, literally, it's like money is like a hot potato. I gotta hurry up and get it out of my hands. That's another sign of financial trauma. Hoarding money, afraid to spend it, that is financial trauma. And so first of all, identifying that you have that, okay? And then just getting with a licensed professional that can help you do some things with your money. And licensed professionals could be very affordable. I know a lot of times people think that I don't have enough money to be able to do that. Whether you're a person that only has a couple of $100s of disposable income, or if you have $100,000 of disposable income, there's always some sort of professional that can help guide you to where you can put your money and better duplicate it versus it just sitting still.
You say it sounds like, when I heard you say it sounds like it's worth, you're gonna get a bigger return by getting that person to help you.
Absolutely.
Okay. What is some what's some of the most valuable business advice that you can give for someone who is like, you're an entrepreneur, you have some great months, but you're struggling? What is some general valuable business advice that you could give from your experience?
Yeah, that's a really great question. So one thing,
I know it's tough because it's situational sometimes too.
Sometimes it is, yeah. But one thing I want people to understand is leverage is the language of the wealthy. And so for small business owners, a lot of times we don't think about leverage, okay? And how we can best leverage other people, other places, or other things, okay? That's the reason why strategic partnerships are so valuable, okay? So for entrepreneurs, it's extremely important for us to get into, whether they be big rooms, small rooms, whatever, so that you can network with other people. Because when you are down, let's just say you can't figure something out, you don't always know who you can call to get advice, because your circle is a circle of people that are 9-to-5ers. You know what I'm saying? Or they're your parents and they think old school, or, versus being able to get with an entrepreneur buddy, that you could just bounce some things off of. Also, when it comes to your money, just being able, again, to have that professional in your life, whether it be a tax preparer, whether it be a financial strategist like myself, someone that you can have on speed dial and say, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm struggling with, how do I pivot? So I think that's important as well.
That was masterful. I did, yeah. When you said leverage, I get that, because it's like, that is key in almost everything, really. I'm in martial arts, and so my teacher always says it's about leverage. It's not about strength. You're always going to go up to somebody who's stronger than you or bigger than you. It's about how do you get the leverage.
Yes.
So I can receive that, definitely. I get that you are a wealth of wisdom. This is my interpretation. Okay. And I just want to ask, finally, what is one word of wisdom you would like to share that's really helped you become the person that you are?
Ooh. Okay, so people always say you're good at one-liners, and I am, okay? Because I will drill down a one-liner on people, okay? But one thing I want to say is discipline. And you being in the martial arts, that being your hobby or in that space, right? You could appreciate this as well, okay? But discipline. If you practice a discipline, you'll never have to pray for a miracle. There's so many, the lack of discipline typically will have us praying for miracles. So for example, if you're not disciplined with your money, you're going to find yourself one day on your knees praying for a miracle that I have money. If you don't have discipline in the way you eat, you're going to be praying one day, God, please don't make me get rid of this kidney. You know what I'm saying? Like, every area of our life requires some sort of discipline. And that practicing discipline will alleviate us literally have to scrambling around praying for something to happen.
So, I'm gonna rewatch this tonight. Because I love that so much. And this really applies to where I'm at in life too. So thank you. This is my final question because it came up out of your last question. What is talking about discipline, what's one core habit that you've just stuck with that you feel like has helped transcend you over time?
Making up my bed. I know it's not that deep. I know it's not that deep, but making my bed. Even if I stay in a hotel, like even for this event, I did a staycation. I live here in Georgia, but decided to stay downtown so I didn't have to travel back and forth. But even whether I'm staying in a hotel, Airbnb, or anything like that, I'm making that bed. That's going to happen. That's the one thing when I wake up in the day tells me I have the ability to accomplish something. So make up that bed, pick up the little clothes around me, that sort of thing is a discipline. Because again, at some point, if you lack that discipline, you're going to be praying for a miracle of this house not to be nasty. Like, get somebody help me to come and clean this house.
Can relate.
So yeah, I know it's not that deep, but yeah.
That's a certain level of commitment, because I do it generally, but in a hotel even, that means you really committed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be natural for you. So for example, I spend a lot of time outside of the house. Okay. I spent a month in Dubai in June. I spent another month in Dubai in February. I was in Sedona, Utah. I travel often.
Okay.
And so because I travel so much, I can't lose the practice and the discipline when I'm away, because that means that when I get home, I'm going to lose that. It's no longer in my body to do those things. So I have to practice it whether I'm home or whether I'm abroad.
I've been fascinated with this idea of momentum. Like that word is just, because I get it. I see what you're saying. I look at everything, even with this channel, Momentum Dies. It's something so difficult about starting up something that is just dead from zero. And it's so much easier to just maintain some level of energy, right? And motion. So I'm receiving, I believe some people will really receive what you have to say.
I'll tell you the power of momentum, because even having that momentum in our money, I don't think people really understand that you can even get momentum not only in your business, but you can get it in your money. But that only comes through budgeting. That comes through really knowing where your money is. Like, we are a corporation, and I don't think people understand that. Like, you and your money is a corporation. You think about Chick-fil-A or Macy's or all of your bigger companies, they always know where their money is. They know how it's coming in, they know how it's going out, right? And them knowing that creates that momentum and it also gives it the ability to compound as well. That's what momentum does too. So creating momentum, again, in our disciplines and stuff like that, it compounds. It's just a little bit at a time. It just compounds until it just explodes. That's the power of momentum. And yeah, I like that word. I'm going to start using that word, momentum, because I use compound a lot. But in order for something to compound, it does take that momentum, to just kind of get it going. And once it's going, ooh. Yeah, okay. New word.
There you go. Well, the gold digger, you are to me a gold mine. Thank you. Correct. I want to tell people where they can find you.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting kind of dark over there.
It's getting dark. Okay.
Okay.
We go.
Yeah, we're good.
Are we here? Okay. So people can find me on Instagram at Aunty Shakey, AuntyShakey.
What's up? Thank you.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
There you have it. I hope you enjoyed the interview. Post your favorite part below, and don't forget to click the next recommended video right here.